Hello, Leah. My name is Carlos. I would like to interview you today. Is it okay if I film you? My interview gonna be about daily products, how they are traveling from shop to your home, and everything around that. I just want to see how you live in your life, how you manage your food. So it's very open, and I would like to hear more stories from yourself. You know, how do you manage your food? And so on. It should take around 20-40 minutes plus when we go to the supermarket.
Yeah.
Okay? So, can you tell me your experience with shopping? How much do you do there?
Well, I think I live at home, so I live with my parents, and usually they do the grocery shopping for the week, but sometimes, of course, something is something, and I think I'll go once a week, maybe twice, to just run a quick errand, just get milk or get bread. So not that often, and not that much, but I think also about once or twice a week that I go by myself or with friends just to get something to eat during school, during a break, which is also not that much. I don't do big groceries.
Okay. And when you are going shopping, do you already have something in mind what you want to buy?
Yeah, usually I do. Not when I just go with friends. Sometimes I just go along to get out of school. And then if I see something that I like, then maybe I'll take it if I have enough money. And maybe I don't.
Okay. Also, what kind of products do you use? Like, there's different areas for them.
Usually, I think sandwiches because I think sandwiches or those big cookies. And sometimes just quick salads or something with macaroni or something. If I'm on the train and I'm traveling during dinner, maybe then I'll get something quick from all the time to go. Usually a salad.
Okay, that's nice. And you said you're doing groceries for your parents sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do then? What do you buy then?
Usually it's just basic things like milk or bread or maybe cereal, yogurt, just easy things. Or something someone forgot to buy for dinner, so maybe the meat or something.
And how do you choose which milk, which cereal you buy?
Usually I just buy whatever we usually have, or my parents write down exactly which brand I need, because that's what they like, or I just take whatever we usually have, just something that I recognize.
Okay. Do you check quality, prices? Like you said, you choose brand.
Mm-hmm.
Do you or your parents choose some criteria? Why exactly that brand?
My parents usually choose that.
Do you know why?
No, actually I don't. Usually it's about how good it tastes. They don't really look at the price too much, but whatever tastes the best, that's usually what we buy.
Okay. Do you know there is some food trends right now? Are you in some of the trends?
I don't know. What are the trends now?
Well, there is some, as far as I know, food photography or healthy life or vegans, vegetarians, or maybe something.
No, I pretty much eat everything. I love food too much to be a vegan or a vegetarian. So I eat pretty much everything.
Also from at least my experience, I remember when I was in high school, mostly I ate sweets. But I know every person is different, so what do you eat the most of the day?
Well, in the beginning of high school, I did eat a lot of sweets or crisps, anything not healthy. But lately, I have been looking into that more, and now I do eat a lot of fruit, as little chocolate as I can, and also as little crisps as I can. Just yeah, I try to eat healthy,
Okay.
but also I eat a lot.
How do you try to remember what you want to buy in the shop?
I write it down everywhere.
Everywhere?
Yeah. And usually I wrote it down just on paper, and usually I just put it in my phone as well. Otherwise, I'll forget it.
Okay. Is there any other places where you write down?
Yeah, sometimes if it's just one or two things, I write it on my hand. There's something on my hand right now.
Okay. Yeah, you basically always have your phone or pen and paper.
Yeah.
Have you ever experienced some strange situations in the supermarket?
What do you mean, with other customers or?
Well, in general, with maybe you saw some strange people going around. Maybe you had some strange situation with.
Well, there's near my high school. There's a supermarket, and pretty much everyone from my high school goes there in every break and every hour they have spare. So there's always a lot of annoying little boys buying energy drinks and crisps. They're always very loud, but I don't think I've ever experienced something really odd. I don't think so.
Okay.
No funny stories there.
Yeah. Okay. That's good.
So we're gonna do groceries for you.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
But you basically choose any food that you need, how you need. I just observe, like, you go on yourself, don't rely on me, you go where you want to go.
Okay.
You can imagine yourself as what you're gonna cook for today. And tomorrow, how you're gonna manage your food if you would be alone.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I have this one great recipe, but let's get a shopping bag.
Yeah.
That's better.
Why did you put it in my hand?
Because I don't like the noise it makes.
Okay, that's very good.
What was that? Spinach, and tomatoes. Tomato.
There was a smaller one, but you took a bigger one.
Yeah, because the other ones were on the other side of the fence. So
They
it's
what?
they were on the other side of the fence. So. This is so big. You see the tomatoes? Or am I blind? I think I'm blind. Ah, there we go. Tiny tomatoes. And spinach.
Is there anything specific about, especially these tomatoes?
Well, they're round, which is nice because you have to cut them in half, and it's easier to cut them that way. And you don't need too many, so it's just a small box. Yeah, let's go the other way.
What do you consider?
I've heard of gnocchi. Gnocchi?
It's rice?
No, it's oh, I think I know what it is. It's pasta-like, but not really.
Oh yeah.
This one? No?
No. It's kind of macaroni, but not really. Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely the best thing ever.
In Lithuania we have them freezed ones. And I'm surprised why they are not freezed.
Yeah,
There's
me too.
inside.
I thought they'd at least be in the cooling, but they're not. Now we do need a sauce. What you know, for these. Jesus.
How do you consider tomatoes?
Well, it's actually just according to the recipe. It's the easiest to either take just the sauce or the ones with the chopped up tomatoes. And the chopped up tomatoes are
Okay, but
nice
there was
texture.
Another one.
Yeah,
same package.
they were all damaged, so I thought I'm gonna take a whole one. And the other one was stuck.
But you know, there are more of them.
Oh
At
yeah.
least, yeah. I buy these ones mostly,
Mhm.
and I wonder why do you consider these ones instead of that one? Was it about the price or?
No, it's actually because I recognize it because usually we take these ones. Don't know
Okay.
why, but
Yeah,
it works.
That's reasonable. Explanation.
And now I have to memorize this recipe because I'm not sure what else is in it. Any idea where the spinach is?
Salad?
Spinach.
I don't know.
Oh, this is hard.
Well, we can walk around and see.
We'll find it. Wait, you needed breakfast and lunch too, right? Okay. I do spend a lot of time in supermarkets because I can never choose. If it's not something that I usually buy, like usually I don't do groceries for breakfast or something. So, yeah, that's confusing for me.
But what does it make hard for you to choose?
Just if I've never had something, I don't know if it's tasty, and then I have to see, all these things and look at the price and look at if they're, which could be the nicest. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do you usually eat for breakfast?
For breakfast, I like to take yogurt, and I used to buy these cereals because they are cheap and
Oh, yeah,
there's
same.
quite a lot. But last time I bought these ones because they are natural.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think they don't have anything, and they look kind of away from everything.
Mm-hmm.
So people are not gonna notice these ones.
Yeah.
And they-
Yeah, we had those too. I didn't like them very much, actually.
Yeah, because they have without it.
Yeah.
So
They're very
when I
plain.
eat them, I put some honey inside and also
Oh.
have some taste.
Oh, that does sound good. Yeah, sometimes we have, we had these. Those are good. Or we had these ones. It's really, really sweet. A lot of
Mhm.
sugar.
Okay.
I'm trying to keep it healthy.
Yeah. So what do you?
Breakfast really depends. Please, sir. Sometimes I don't have breakfast, and then I just eat at school. Mostly just sandwich with whatever's the quickest, just ham or something,
Mhm.
peanut butter.
Okay.
Because I don't have a lot of time in the morning, so yeah.
Yeah. I also take sandwiches. Easy.
Yeah, it's also for lunch that I just take as many sandwiches as I can to school, and when I come back I'm hungry again.
Okay.
I do a lot of snacking.
Have you ever tried this peanut butter?
We usually have that one.
Yeah. This is so good.
Yeah,
I also
it's the
buy
best.
it. How do you choose bread?
Bread.
There's bread, and I always struggle with that.
Yeah. Well, there's this one kind of bread, maisbrood, it's called. It's with corn, and it's sort of yellow, and it's absolutely the best. So that's kind of an exception. Like sometimes we'll take that bread, and usually we just take normal whole ones, and it doesn't really matter which ones.
You don't even look at the price or anything. Yeah.
No, because we always take those ones, and yeah, it's a habit actually. For the scouts, it's different. For the scouts, we just take whatever's the absolute cheapest, and usually it's gross, but that's okay. It's for scouts, we can handle that.
Can you find that one with the corn?
Yeah, I think I can.
I'm very curious for myself.
Yeah.
Very good. Is it this one?
Oh yeah, it's that one. Yeah. This is really good with peanut butter.
Uh-huh. Okay. Let's take it. What do you think about discounts?
Well, they're not always really discounts because you look at the discount price and then you look at the actual price that's under it, it makes no sense. For example, the Albert Heijn does that a lot. They have these horrible marketing tricks. For example, there was this super cheap chocolate bar for I think 35 cents, and then they made the price higher, I think 45 cents, and then they put this little sign next to it like always cheap, always the actual cheapest.
Uh-huh.
So it's really nasty. They make you think that you're paying less, but you're not.
Yeah.
Let's see. Spinach.
annoy you when you see these kind of discounts, which are kind of fake?
Yeah, it does. Because I'm a real Dutch person. I really like discounts. Because that's a really Dutch thing, I think. Discounts. And always just the cheapest. Don't they have smaller packaging? This was what I was looking for, but it's almost half kilo. It's too much. Maybe on the other side. No, they don't have it. That's too bad. I'll take the big one. Well, you can eat that for a month now.
Yeah. I actually bought this one the day before.
Oh, you have it already?
Yeah.
Don't you want to put it back then?
No.
Okay.
I don't have it at home.
What else do you need? There's, you have cheese at home?
No. Let's see.
We're getting cheese. I don't know. No, I don't know if that's part of the recipe. This is why I usually make a shopping list. It is one of my favorite dishes though, so I'll have to remember it. And cheese is there. Absolutely no idea what kind of cheese is supposed to be in it.
Moeten we nog een eitje hebben voor het smaakbelpaar?
Tell me, what are you considering?
The red one, the parent flakes, because I think that looks a lot like what it should be.
Because of taste or because of package?
I think the way it looks, just the actual how the actual cheese looks, because it's usually this, not really. They're flakes, and not really. Yeah, they're flakes. I think it should be flakes, and I think the brand is. Yeah, I think it's that one. I think so.
Okay.
Well, that's dinner and breakfast and lunch.
And breakfast. Okay.
Yeah.
What about if we would go to buy something sweet? What do you like? You said you like snacks and so on. So, what
Yeah.
do you like for snacks?
Okay. Usually something of these. These are really good. They're yeah, because they're kind of cheap, and they really fill you up well, so that's good. And they're not too sweet, so it doesn't feel super unhealthy, which is nice.
Okay. So that's what you eat for snacks?
Yeah, usually something like that, or stroopwafels.
What is it?
Stroopwafel? You don't know that?
No.
Never had it?
No.
Let's go. Wait, I saw them somewhere.
Here?
Yeah, I don't know. They were in the shop, but I don't know where. Wait.
You mean these waffles, round ones?
No, like the round flat ones. Oh, the small ones. These.
Oh yeah, these ones I tried. We also have them in Lithuania as an import product.
But they're good, right?
Yeah, they are. Awesome.
Yeah. So snacks usually is something like that, or no, it's
What
usually
about
something
that
like
chocolate and gummy bears and all other things
that.
in that section?
Well, that was.
Are you
I
going?
used to, yeah. Let's just take a look. I used to buy that a lot in the beginning of high school, but then yeah, I gained a lot of weight and didn't like that, so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna eat fruit. And it's still sometimes when a class is cancelled, someone will just head on to the Umbo and grab a bag of crisps. Sometimes with dip, which is really nice. Oh, those really popular now.
Which ones?
Everyone,
All of these?
all of these, yeah.
And why they are so popular?
They're really good, and everybody likes them, and it's just an easy bag. You can eat this on your own, and it's not and it's kind of cheap, so it's really attractive just to grab one, you know.
And it's tasty?
It is. Yeah, but I haven't bought it yet. I don't think I'm going to, because I have to keep track of what I spend, and I'm spending a lot of like small budgets, but they count up to a lot of money just going to food.
Okay, and how do you count, how do you measure your expense?
Yeah, sometime for a while I had this little book I wrote everything down in, but then I forgot about it, and now I just spend as little as possible. And it's all on my bank account, so I can check back what I've spent and stuff. So
Do you do some calculations when you're spending money?
no. Sometimes I keep in mind like, okay, this is what I've got in my account, and this is what I can spend. But that's usually for big things. Like recently, I went to a concert, and I was like, okay, I do have enough money to buy a shirt, and I can still get home, so I'm gonna buy the shirt. It's not really anything intense.
Okay.
Not that good at maths.
Actually, I think that's bad, but I took this one from you. Well, so maybe you can take it again.
Of course. Good for my arms.
Okay, and let's say, imagine such a situation, you are in a shop, you already made some food, you pick it up, and now you realize that you forgot your wallet. What do you do?
Probably get a panic attack. I do not like that.
Oh, try to do that. How you would solve that kind of problem?
Well, I would probably.
Let's try to do that.
I would put everything back and go home.
Okay, can we do that?
We can do that.
Or you would just put your this thing somewhere in a corner?
No, I would put it back nicely. I would just put all the products back where they came from, as if nothing happened. Try to act as casual as possible, not to cause a scene.
Okay, how is it for you? Is it very difficult? Like, do you feel bad?
Yeah, if something like that would happen, I would get really heated, you know. So I'm not that good with those situations. I've had a lot of panicking things. I've gotten better at it though. My social skills have skyrocketed.
I can help you to put it. Like, I can hold. Let's put it. In case I can hold it.
Get the bread.
I think it's
Not everyone would do
Good
that.
behavior.
Yeah, yeah.
I probably would just put it somewhere in a corner and just walk out.
Has it ever happened to you?
Well, yeah, sometimes. Well, I had some awkward situations when I have only cash
Oh.
and the Albert Heijn don't accept my card.
Oh
So
no.
I took too much food and then they say, oh sorry, we cannot, you don't have enough money.
Oh no. That's quite a stressful situation.
Yeah.
How did you solve that?
I said, well, you can minus some food from my account, or I don't know, like I put the responsibility for cashier, to solve
Yeah.
this problem. So actually, it ended up with a bigger discount.
Oh wow. Well, that is a good way to do that.
But I don't know. I mostly try to not feel uncomfortable doing everything.
Mhm.
It's just
Who cares?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been working on that. I've been getting better too. So, growing as a person. And the other ones were over there.
Do you like black pepper?
It's not my favorite, but if it's there, I'll eat it. It was right. Oh, there. Thank you.
So for small things, let's look like.
Yeah.
Where would you put this one? When you take all the things to account, like you back to the places.
I would just, walk to the cashiers and just put it down there.
But for
Then
example,
walk
if
through.
you have like €5 and you can still choose something in the shop, to buy, what would you like to buy?
I would not spend my last money on the best but most expensive chocolate. I would like to, but I'm too poor for that.
Okay. So what? Well, I want to give back you the domination. What would you like to buy? If you would have €5 and you would like to eat something.
I think I would go for those cookies.
Yeah.
Maybe some of those shake things. No idea. Wait.
Was it stressful? Put everything back.
Well, for a second I thought. For a second, it was, but then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna walk here calmly. Nobody's gonna care. I'm just gonna put everything back. It's fine. Just keep telling myself that, and I'll be fine. Have you ever tried these actually?
No.
They're
But
good.
we can take it.
Really good.
Do you normally pay with card or with cash?
Usually with card, but I don't have cash very often, so yeah. Today, of course, the class is over at 6, so I'm first gonna eat something, and I'm gonna get that money back from my mom, probably in cash. In which case, I'll have cash.
Yeah.
But usually just with card. It's easy and fast, and
And with card, would you think like put like that, or there's some scanning?
yeah, the touch free or something. No, well, something like that. The easiest one. And sometimes you can do that, but it's fine. Actually, always with card. That it?
Yeah.
I had a dance class yesterday, so
Uh-huh.
it's aching.
Well, what kind of dance class?
It's modern dance, and I've just been getting into it. And, I've been wanting to dance for a long time now, so I'm glad I'm finally doing it.
I wanted to go to breakdance or something like that. Are you hungry?
Always.
Would you buy it by yourself? Like for yourself?
Hello. Binnengaan? Ja. Dank u wel. Hetzelfde.
So, do you have any other remarks or what was usual or unusual or maybe interesting when we were shopping here
Well, I never really go shopping for actual dinner, so usually I do have a list of what I need, and it's really hard to remember what it is I need. Also because I have ADD, so I forget a lot of things.
Okay.
But yeah, it's kind of normal overall. Except I had a camera on my chest.
Okay.
Should we take that off, by the way?
Yeah.